games to go by. We've been running a lot of the same formations. So I don't know if I would put my money on to see a totally different game called from a package perspective, but I'm hoping that we do some things, hopefully, to make Shador's life a little bit easier. So, with that being said, y'all hit the like button. It's time for story time. What's going on, Colin?
What's happening? Hey, we back at it, man. We back at it. Listen, boy, I be trying to do so much in a day. I be trying to get it. But let's get it. I see you was at the game, man. I see you. Well, I didn't see it till it was after the game, but I saw you was at the game.
Yeah, it was great. I was looking for you. I couldn't find you this time, but
I was in
thanks
the end
again.
zone. I was in the end zone by the part where the Buffalo run, but to the left of it. If you're sitting in the stands, I'm to the left side of it. I
Oh,
was
okay.
closer. I was closer to right on the other side of the goalpost.
God, I must have just been
Yeah,
looking at the wrong side of the goalpost because I was looking at that side of the field, over
yeah,
by Ralphie where I've spotted you before. But
yeah. I was
you know,
over
I,
there.
I appreciate your time, Colin. We got a couple weeks to make up here,
Yeah,
so I know we hadn't talked before this, but you want to talk about your trip back to Colorado right now, or you want to talk about the trip to LA, man? You ended up
I,
getting out to the game. You didn't think you were going, but you ended up going.
yeah. God bless me with that one. We could ride out on this one, because
Okay,
I gave since I didn't get to catch you, I just went on there and gave him one Friday.
perfect.
Yeah, yeah. Man, listen, the trip to appreciate everybody that blessed me with getting to UCLA as well as the home game versus Oregon State, man. God good. God provided that. I'm telling you. Listen, at the end of the day, I know God gonna provide. I'm seeing it so much in so many ways that really just gotta trust me. Everything else gonna pan out for you. You gotta be doing what you gotta do, but at the end of the day, you trust him, you believe in him, and you do your part, everything else gonna line up. But man, when I got on the flight coming that morning, well, you know that the next day, I leave that same day. I get in, get out, right? Well, I asked the people when I picked up my rental car, because we flew over, got there to Denver with no problem. Jumped out there, went into the rental place, went to Fox rental car, no problem. Get there, I say, hey man, listen, do I need to return the rental a little later because it's the time finna fall back? Do Colorado time fall back at the same time Florida time fall back? Nah. We fall back when we fall back.
Oh,
Well, what happened is everything is technically based off of the East Coast time. So when I bought my ticket to go back home, my ticket is for 1 a.m. and get to Florida at 6 a.m. Well, I get to the airport, ready to, get on my flight, and they say, "No, we still waiting." Bro, I peek out there, I don't see no plane. So I said, "They lying. Ain't nobody out there." Then I see them say, "Oh, we gonna leave at 2 o'clock." Well, bro, that's the same thing I was saying. What they basically did was they let the time make it at 2 o'clock, switch back to one. So technically, we left at 1 o'clock. But in reality, we left at 2 o'clock. The time just went back.
oh, what a
That's
mess.
6 seconds. So I said I never book a flight when that time change is right there on the money. I'll book one later in that day, but never when it's right there on that money like that. So I'm just sitting there and just that the time just wasted, just time wasted. I'm like, man, this crazy. But I had to leave the game early about third quarter. I left the game by third quarter. Um, but as soon as I got to I caught up with John the Liquidator at first. So as
Yeah,
soon
I
as I
saw
got my rental, I called John, was like, hey man, you want to get lunch? I'm like, yeah, let's get it. So we went to Freddy's frozen clustered and steak burgers.
that.
Bro,
Yeah. I
I
love
only
Freddie.
knew about it. I only knew about it from Alto. Bro, I loved it. Boy, that stuff was so good. It was like it was better than Steak and Shake. And Steak and Shake be good. Sometimes be hit and miss, but most of the time it's good. Steak and Shake, forgive me if y'all ever want to hire me. I'm down with it. I still like y'all. I still rock with y'all. Freddie was good, man. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, good. And then I asked John the Liquidator where he want to eat at. He said, we eat there, Applebee's. Like, Applebee's? I ain't eating at no Applebee's. I got an Applebee's. Everything I eat out, I want to eat brand new. So got Freddie D's, was chilling. Me and John sitting there laughing. A guy walked past us in an Arizona State shirt. I'm like, bro, I played y'all a few weeks ago. How you end up with that on? He said, well, I'm the military stuff or the army stuff. He said, so I'll be around. But he said, man, and then we just went to talk about the airports and Las Vegas airports, how they set up so good. So we got there, we finished there. I'm like, John, man, we got a long time before this game started, bro. We got at least 2 hours before we really even need to get down there. Even when we get down there, we getting down there real early. So John was like, man, let's go. But man, I got a hotel. Shoot, let's sit in there and chill. So we went back. I'm reading my book, just killing time. Shoot, John done went to sleep, man. John, so he done went to sleep. But before we even get there, we outside. I'm trying to show everybody the mountains because every time I roll in, man, the mountain's so beautiful. I'm like, bro, these mountains look
They're
good.
snow capped this weekend.
Yeah, man. Boy, it looked good. I'm like, boy, God just said, let me do that. Let me do that and that and that. Yeah, that look good. Watch when they come through, they gonna say, oh, bro, that's all you can say right down the road. And I didn't realize that the mountains are everywhere. Like, as soon as I be rushing, like not rushing, but trying to get to it so much. But I done came to Denver so many times now that I could calm down and just watch everything. So when I came out the airport, I saw the mountains right. I'm like, God, dog, I ain't know that was there. That's beautiful. Like, boy, Lord, you just sprinkled a little here, sprinkled a little there. I'm like, all right. So now me and John, like I said, back to me and John. So me and John there, and we chilling, right? So we go outside because I'm trying to show everybody the mountains. And that's when we see something pop up and go to run. Just like, what's that? What's that? Bro, I don't know what that is. I ain't never seen that animal in Florida at all, ever. So I'm looking, and I see another one pop up. You see little baby mountains down there, baby mountains with a hole in it. And then you got one just sticking his head out like this, and I'm trying to film it, but he just looking like, y'all ain't finna film me. Yeah, hey, you ain't filming me, big dog. I ain't like that. I ain't friendly. So then his homeboy popped up, and he went to running, and he jumped into another hole. Then another homeboy came out. So I'm laughing, sitting there. I ain't know what it was. I ain't know if it's a groundhog, a new kind of rabbit. I didn't know. So I'm like, all right. I see a guy walking. So I'm like, hey, sir, can you tell me what that is? He said, looks like a prairie dog. That's, groundhogs, prairie dogs. It looks like that's what it is. So as I'm sitting there, I'm laughing because in my mind, I'm thinking, bro, if I tell John it's chasing us, we going to take off running. But I don't want to make him run and he run in the streets and a car hit him. Boom! So I told John, I said, bro, I really was about to scare you and say that the prairie dog was chasing us or the gopher, whatever, was chasing us. But we so close by the highway, I don't want to scare you and get you spooked and you run into the road and a car hit him and he tumbled down the road. So I ain't mess with him. Right after I said that, man, I'm sitting trying to talk. John said, they're chasing us. Bro, I took off laughing so hard because I didn't know if it was chasing us or not. But I didn't want to look. And then it'd be, and it'd be coming. And then I look and it just jump up and down. So I didn't want none of that happening to me. So all I had to do was run. I'm running and laughing. Kind of like, bro, I'm not finna get bit by whatever it is. Puppy dog.
No, you do not want to get bit by those. I'll get to that in a second. Keep going.
That's what I'm saying. So I didn't know if they was aggressive or not. I didn't know how fast they were. They looked pretty quick. So I didn't know if I could outrun them. You know, I'm trying to shake and bake, and they just glide, and they just jumping and like I'm making these noises up, but I don't know what kind of noise. So I see, and like I said, I seen one of them say, he popped up and he went back down. He said, you're not filming me, buddy. You must say you come over here, I'm gonna bite you. So I just made sure I ain't do it. Yeah, Dennis. Hey, man, look, hey, I was scared. I was scared of that prairie dog. Whatever it was, when John said it was chasing us, I had to get up out of Now see, they gonna get the one who's slower. John can't beat me in running. So if it was gonna eat anybody, it was gonna eat John. And I was gonna have to call operator. We got a situation here. A prairie dog all over my dog eating him. So we went to the game. No, we go back to his room. I read my book. He done fell asleep. But I want to laugh at this man so hard, but I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna ask him, can I tell it? But he funny. So we reading the book. He off and on going to sleep talking, and I'm reading the book. Lean back in one of the chairs, man. I heard something say, crack. I said, dang. No, I know John looking at me like, bro, you finna break stuff and I gotta pay for it. So, hey, man, what you say? So, I pushed the chair up. I know John probably looking at me like, bro, you done cracked the chair, man. Like, I say, bro, nobody can't tell. Like, you nobody ain't gonna know. So we left the chair. I might should have told him, but it didn't break all the way. Somebody might break on the next person, but it didn't break on me. It kind of cracked, but it didn't really all the way. So we leave. John was like, man, I want to get down there on the field, man. How I'm gonna do it? I was like, bro, I don't know, man. God bless me with it. I don't know how it went down or whatever. Before I know it, I see John the Liquidator down there on the field.
Right.
Like, bro, you out here. I say, boy, hey, I don't know how you did it, but God is good, ain't it? So there, I met D Adams and her daughter Markeisha. Took pictures with them. Excuse me. It was other people I took pictures with too. I just can't remember everybody's name, but it was other people I took pictures with. So while I'm on the sideline, right? You know, everybody basically kind of know me now. Sam walking by, what's up, boy? So I'm like, all right, what's up? I thought about y'all while I was at the game. Like this was a live moment, and I thought about y'all. Now, normally I don't be thinking nothing about that, but at this moment I did. So I dap up Nearly. Uncle Nearly, what's up, boy? Hey, blessing to you. He's standing by Coach Brew. Now, you know Coach Brew and Coach Nearly taller than me, right? Mm-hmm. I dap up Coach Brew, and you know, he already tall, so it ain't like I'm a have like it ain't like when I dap him up, I'm gonna lean my face into his body because you know he taller than me, so I'm not gonna lean my face into his body. I'm gonna turn my head and dap him up, right? Boom. I just, you know, can't put my face like in his. That's crazy. So I turn my head and dap him up, and as he's trying to dap me up, he's taller than me. Something hit my head, man, and I don't know what it was. My head. And I say, well, I guess I'm out to tell them what happened, but I don't know what hit my head, but like somehow I don't know, something just, I don't know, but I kind of laughed to myself. I said, I know he's probably saying, God dog, this little short joker. And I'm thinking, man, I should have just kind of like, I don't know, but it was, so I don't know. Then I look up, I see the one and only Terrell Davis. I think that's
no his name. Way. He was there. Awesome.
The running back that played with the Broncos.
Yeah.
So I'm standing looking at him. And you know, I wanted to go to the NFL my whole life. Now, it's another dude that went to the NFL about my size, about 5'7.5", that made it to the NFL. I don't know why when I used to be out there playing, I never got scared to tackle people. Now, if they come around that corner full speed, I kind of got to try to angle how I'm going to hit them. But other than that, I don't care. So, my boy come around. I mean, I'm looking at Terrell Davis and I'm saying to myself, God, dog, what I was thinking I could just get him on the ground. Like that dude looked like a big grown man out there. Like, I know I'm a man too, but he just looked like he looked like he belonged in the NFL. And I was like, well, maybe I ain't belonging in the NFL. That's why I ain't get there. Maybe I was supposed to be on the outside just watching. maybe a kick return, a punt return, and no DB. Because I was like, ah, dog, now what I supposed to do when he come around the corner full speed and he just ready to get in that end zone? So I like, all right, cool. So he swole up. Next I see Master P, and all I could think when I see him, make him say, I almost said that to him. Make him say, but I say, nah, he probably gonna get mad at me.
Oh man.
Like, bro, chill out, man, chill out. So, and then I seen Master P hair, right? Now, I think Master P probably in his 50s, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm young, I'm 39, so my hair's still nice and black right now. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna be in my 50s, but when I see Master P walk by, I know what I'm gonna do in my 50s. I don't think I'm gonna ever in my life like rock gray hair. I don't think I'm gonna rock gray hair. So I don't think I'm gonna rock gray hair. So when I seen his hair, I say, dog, boy, my boy have jet black. I say, dog, Master P. That can't be jet black like mine. So I said, okay, whatever he doing, I'ma do. Whatever he did this hair to make it jet black like that, I said that's what I'm gonna do in my 50s. Yeah, so he 53. He do something because it was too black. It was too black. I said, dog, Master P haircut looked like they just it was so clean, they just placed it on his head. Hey, P, you want it like that? Yeah, put it right, shift it up, okay, right there, right there. So I like, dog, P haircut clean. And all I could think was, dog, that's P. And I was like, man, should I get a picture? Yeah, nah. I was like, man, forget it. So I ain't get it. Then who else I seen? I seen Dion's daughter, the one that be hooping. So yeah. I'm standing like right by her. So I like, well, might as well talk to her since she right there. I say, hey, listen, man, we thinking about coming back checking you out during the game. Like, whenever you get out there, we want to come to the game and check you out. So she said, well, yeah, you come, but I got like 6 weeks on my thumb. I was like, nah, that's cool. That's cool. I say, whenever you get out and you ready to play, post it where we can see it, and then we can go from there and try to catch you in the game. So she was like, all right, I'll do that. And I was kind of just laughing like, dog, being out here so much now, it's like I see everybody, and it's like, it's almost like, I don't know, I see everybody now. So I'm like, all right, cool. This, I'm supposed to be out here. This is what it's supposed to be. So you got different people, they'll say life in football, or they'll call me by Colin. So either way, it'll catch, but especially when you call me by my name, Colin, like, who that is? Who know me? What up? So out there chilling, the game getting ready to start, and I still wanted my hot dog. So you know me, I go get my hot dog. I went in there, grabbed my hot dog. Lady was like, where your pass thing at? I say, well, I said, I didn't go to the press box, but this, I'm supposed to have this. She said, all right. And then she said, if you want a drink, come back and just, I said, I'll find you. I ate my hot dog up. I said, this time I'm gonna try without mustard, because see, like mustard got a little tang to it. So I don't want that. So I knocked out the hot dog. I said, you know what? I think I'm done with hot dogs at Boulder. I'm gonna have to get me something else. I'm over the hot dogs.
The smoke shack, is that what it is? The barbecue truck? I keep forgetting to try.
I don't know. It's like as soon as I go in that field house thingy, it's to my left. Or if it gets to your left if you come in on one side of the building and to your right to the other. But yeah, you know how it is. So I think I'm done with hot dogs at the stadium. Yeah, AJB, I'm done with hot dogs at the stadium. I'm done with them. So there's them out there. What up, y'all? What up? Dapping everybody up. I did something for Coach Prime, but I ain't gonna say what it is. But I'm gonna see. I just see. Only time will tell. I'm only time will tell. So I'm just gonna see. What up? Deion said, no. Hey, listen, I ain't never without y'all. This show only happened because of y'all and God. Hey, that's all that is. Hey, so listen, I was trying to find me some sweets out there. I was trying to find me some, but nobody. I just didn't get there. Oh, I was double hoodied up. I had a red hoodie on. I had a black hoodie. I bought me some Colorado gloves. So I'm out there chilling. ready to go. So that's how that went. Now we get to the game. Well, we at the game, but the game about to start. And I'm telling John Liquid, I'm like, bro, now hey, you go out. They might not let you back in. You better figure out what you're trying to do. So he's like, yeah, man, I'm straight. Yeah. Hey, got to. So I'm out there and I'm telling John, hey, chill out. I say, John, I got this spot over here. I be chilling. Nobody don't really be tripping on me. So he's like, all right. I seen all the little high school players, but I was trying to spot their names and see who's who. I seen a lot of them, but I'm trying to look at names, but I couldn't catch it. And there's so much going on. Like, bro, there's so much going on. Like, yeah, at least so I know officer was like, hey, sir, you gotta be over here. I was like, yeah, I hear you. I got where I can see everything. I'm like, nah, I'm good now. I'm at the crib. You can't UCLA me over here. So, boom, the game started, and we end up fighting the whole game, right? Close, they came to my end zone. That's where the quarterback scored, right? I told John when we was there, I say, bro, they're gonna try to run this ball in the end zone. I say, that's that. I could feel it the way the passes was going. They would hit and miss sometimes. Quarterback, man, that hole opened up, he took off. And it's like nobody couldn't get to him. He dived off in there, he doing his celebration. I'm like, man, dog. Then we drive back down and we scored, but we only got 3. I'm like, we good. Then the defense playing real good. Bro, I see, like, when I sit in the back of the end zone, I can see the play opening up the whole way. So I see when the quarterback fake hand it off and he throw it. I see when he hand it off, and then as the running back getting the ball, trying to see which way he finna go, I read it too, and I see which way he going as well. So one play, I seen the running back slide out. I say, oh, he finna get missing. And then Dominique Jordan came off the block, threw that boy, boom, grabbed the running back and just dog tied him down. I'm like, all right, yeah. And then that's the highlight they had of him. I'm like, dog, that was good. Then the running back sliding the opposite way. And I say, oh, he about to get out of there. But I see Shiloh coming down. I'm like, oh, Shiloh, you finna bust him. Then Shiloh, his body did something like he slid down and ducked up on. I said, bro, what you doing? And then Shiloh popped back up. Bam! Boy, that ball came up out of there. I say, dog. I said, boy, I don't know what Shiloh be doing, but that boy got a knack for the past few weeks of knocking that ball loose. So get what I think gonna happen the next 3 weeks. Well, y'all already know what I think. That's what I think gonna happen. Then Shiloh had bammed him another time. So I'm like, dog, boy, Shiloh out here hitting. And then just watching the offense and then just watching how people interact and, man, just meeting different people. Oh, Camo Press, man, he that guy with that camera. I met him officially. I gotta talk to him through DM, but I officially met him, man. Listen, everybody, y'all whatever God gave you, your gifts and talents, please go get it. Please go get it. That's where you're gonna be your most happiest at. But yeah, man, Shiloh out there getting it. Then I'm watching that Shador them throwing the ball and just watching how these plays going. I'm like, man, bro, we could have won the game. And then at the halftime, we stopped them, and then somehow they score right at the end. I'm like, what?
Oh, man.
I'm like, man, this crazy. Then I think we only lost by 7. So at the end of the day, bro, no matter how they slice that pie, we could really be only with 1 loss this season or 2. But nobody ain't gonna try to hit that. It is what it is. So that I was telling people earlier today, the vision Coach Prime got for the program, that's all that matters. And the vision you and I and everybody else on here listening have for our lives, that's all that matters. Because you can have ups and downs, but if you see that vision, okay, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. That's how my life supposed to be. This what I'm supposed to be doing. Then nothing gonna stop you on the way. Ups and downs, however, but you're gonna be watching where you're supposed to go. So yeah, man. Then I had to get up out of that the third quarter. Then
you had to get off to the airport. Yeah, I forget it was such a late game.
It was. And look, man, y'all, hey, God good, man. I can tell you that. God good, boy. Ain't nowhere around that. But I laugh because I'm sitting out there, I'm thinking, wow, man. Because the game really, Nah, Jermaine. Hey, nah, hey. So while I'm out there looking around, I'm looking and I'm like, man, the game don't look like it's gonna get packed. Cause when I was outside, it didn't look packed. Nothing didn't look packed. But boy, when that game started, it was live. I'm talking about live. But you know, if I had to say anything with the Colorado fans that I learned at other people's stadium is, other people's stadiums, they get so loud, period. I wish we did that, period. Get loud. I'm talking about real loud. But you know, the crazy thing was when I was leaving, so I could leave the third quarter and get clearly out before the traffic hit, it was a lot of people leaving. I said, why they leaving? Like, they shouldn't be leaving because they don't know how the game gonna go. But
Yep.
it is what it is. I believe in the long run, man. Coach Prime, they're gonna run it. Like, I think 24 gonna be way different. I think 25 gonna be way different.
Oh,
So
facts. Facts,
yeah.
man. Yeah, I spoke about this yesterday in my post game too, because yeah, I've been at most of the home games. I guess the only game, it's so crazy, you know, how life works out, you know. But the only home game that I will not have attended was the CSU one, and
That's
it's
mine too.
it's like
But
I don't
Arizona
want
State,
to.
I mean Arizona gonna be my next one because my son's birthday this Friday.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday to yourself.
Appreciate it.
But you know, I was thinking like I just don't want us to lose perspective, and sometimes I feel like you know we can already be taking it for granted. You know, the stadium leaving halfway through the Stanford game because it's a blowout,
Yeah.
man. We use those guys, or even just like you know we mounted a little bit of a comeback in the fourth quarter on Saturday, and again, it's helpful when you got everybody there. If you're spending all this money, you know we're laying the foundation for this year. We need to support the school. We need to support the program. But I understand when the game is late, it's a little chilly outside. I wouldn't say it was cold.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it was cold. It
it
was
was
just
very close.
chilly.
Yeah, it was
But
very close to
yeah,
Stanford.
yeah. But the late kickoff times don't help, you know, with retaining people. And hopefully you'll see that change in the future. But overall, Colin, you know, um, yeah, you could say we should have this win, that win. Certain things cost us, you know, wins in certain games, whatever. But at the end of the day, year one, I think, you know, we got the majority of positions filled. We need to
Yeah,
work on the depth. And I think overall, you'll see the majority of the coaching staff stay,
right,
and we'll have new guys filling in. But even if it's like, say, you still have to flip over a third of the roster in the transfer portal, or you
right.
still got to bring in, you know, a fourth, you know, of coaches, like bringing in a whole new team and staff and that are not being turned over just isn't realistic. I think the foundation is great for this year.
Right,
And whoever we bring in on the coaching side and the player side this next year is really going to help add depth to the roster and round
right,
out any weaker areas that we have.
right,
I
right.
feel great about it. Did you get a chance to run into Jordan Seaton at all or no?
Um, I can't remember. I can't remember. It was, man, listen, I probably did it was, bro. Everybody was on the sideline. Like, I seen all the coaches talking to certain people. Now, I ran into one of our old linemen that's committed. He been committed for a while. And he
Talon
like,
Chandler?
yep,
Yeah.
I think that's his last name.
Yeah.
He a old lineman.
Big a
Like,
white guy?
yeah, he been there. He been committed for a while now. Like, he made sure he come every game to recruit the other players.
Yeah, that's talent, man. He's
Yeah, so
locked in.
yeah, man. I told him, I said, hey man, I want to get you on get an interview with you
Yeah.
when I get ready to start back doing them. So he's like, yeah, let's get that. So yeah, man. It was good, man. It was good. Next time I said from now on, I won't fly right up out of there on them night games. I stay a little longer and then leave that Sunday morning or later that Sunday. But it just all depends, man. Because I got my Utah tickets, right? So I went and got everything for Utah because I know Washington State just was a odd place to try to get into. So I ain't even really going. Now, if God see fit to get me to Washington State, that's different. But I ain't really tripping about Washington State. I got to Utah because all the players from Polk County is about 4 of them on that team. We got a running back, a wide receiver, a DB.
Mhm.
No, maybe it's 3. Yeah, running back, wide receiver, and DB. Yeah, I think it's just 3. So 3 players from Polk County on that team, on Utah team. Then we got Jordan and Kamani on the Polk County. So that'd be 5 guys. I want to make sure I get that picture of them boys, man. Then there was a lot of other Polk County boys that supposed to come to the game as well. That's in college at Tennessee State and stuff like that. So all of them coming to see, I guess, Kamani and all the Polk County boys in that game. So I like, hey, I ain't missing that. So I'll be at that game. And to me, y'all, if we don't make it to a bowl game, that's gonna be my bowl game. That is gonna be my bowl. So I'm gonna lock in on that. Take a picture of them boys, man. I got my flight. I get there Friday, and I leave Saturday at about almost 12 o'clock. Hopefully, the game be played at 12, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, something. So when I get ready to leave, I'll be done already got the press conference and everything. So yeah. But yeah,
I still haven't lost hope, man. You know, there are scenarios, man, where we can still get a couple wins, get to this bowl game. Man, I would love it. But nonetheless, I still think this season.
I seen Chi-Town, man. You know the athletic trainer that I had interviewed.
Yeah.
D. So she was out there. She was like, I was at the UCLA game. I was like, you was? Say, I was trying to call you, but you didn't hear me. But I said, for some reason, I saw your Instagram story. I thought you was home and didn't come, but she was there. She's like, nah, I was there. I ain't get to work that game, but I was there. She said, that let me know how much I love working. She said, I wish I was down there working. When I said, yeah, it's like that. Then I saw Shy, saw her too. So I mean, I saw some of everybody there, but yeah, man, it's nice out there. But it was crazy just seeing Master P just rat down like, oh, Master. Oh, I seen the cereal. Coach Prime got a cereal now. Master P and Snoop Dogg, I guess, made Coach Prime a cereal. I should have took a picture of it, man. He got a cereal. Yep. A cereal.
What kind of cereal is it? Is it chocolate? Is it
probably was? If it ain't chocolate, it's probably like some Frosty Flakes type stuff. But Coach Prime got his own box of cereal, bro.
Gonna have to get that on subscription.
Yeah.
But man, I did want to say, going back to the Prairie Dogs, Coleman, I did want to say I'm glad you did not touch them because we got a whole bunch of them over here by where I live in this open space.
Yeah.
They're so cute. And it's always funny, man, because they're always getting like fatter. You know, as it gets colder, getting ready they hibernate, whatnot, you know, down in the little holes that they live in, whatnot. Yeah. But they carry the bubonic plague, man. Some of them do. So
that's why when John said with Jason, I ain't take no chance. I'm a pirate.
Yeah, so don't get bit. You know, there have been like we have an outdoor concert venue over towards the airport where the Colorado Rapids play soccer as well, and they've had some people bid on like being at some concerts or whatever that have had to go to the hospital and get treatment because they got bit by those little pesky guys. But they're cute, but they're deadly too. So just you know, be on the lookout for that. But it's funny, man. There's been a couple times out here where I've seen both a hawk and a bald eagle, man, just snatch those things off the ground and I can
see it. That probably why you pulling his head out there, man. You ain't finished.
Yes, that's fine. There's so many.
Yeah, Darshina. That's who I saw. Darshina, Ryan the Code. Darshina. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, it looks like it's a Honey Smack type cereal. I gotta say, Colin, Honey Smack is one of my favorite cereals of all time. I love Honey Smacks. Are you a Honey Smacks fan?
I don't think I ever ate Honey Smacks. All I ate was Frosty Flakes, Tony the Tiger, and as I got older, I grabbed me some Cheerios, the honey kind, and then I eat some Cinnamon Crunch. But I haven't really ate cereal. I eat some Special K now. That plain one, now that hit to me for some reason.
You gotta try. Well, I guess we both gotta try Coach Prime cereal, but
yeah.
Honey Smacks, man. I love Honey Smacks. They got the goofy looking frog on the.
Yeah, I never ate them. At least I don't think.
Oh man.
If I have, it wasn't that much.
Oh, well, now we're getting some conflicting information. It's a
Honeycomb type
honeycomb
cereal.
type cereal.
I
I like
think
honeycomb too.
I tried them, but I ain't sure. I ain't sure, man.
Dang.
I
Well,
ain't sure at all.
I'm gonna have to do it. And I loved, someone put in the comments here, maybe we do like a little reaction, man, if we get a chance to watch the Amazon series around the same time, man, we can come on here talk about the episodes. Oh man, yeah. Coach Prime
Hey,
better have
dude,
a toy. He better have a
dude.
toy in his cereal box
Hey,
too.
listen. When I was little, all I used to do is go grab the ones with the toy and dig all the way through there and see if I could find it. Boy, they ain't have no toy, mess up my whole day. Mess up my whole day.
Oh man, I love it, Colin. Well, I got to wrap this up here. I got tickets to the Nuggets game tonight, so I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah,
Oh, that
we'll
boy
see.
like that.
Hopefully, the MVP do his thing, man.
Well, you like that.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get your autograph, baller.
Well, I got nosebleeds, man. I go on a budget.
It don't matter. You in there. You in there.
That's right. But man, I'll let you get going, Colin. Again, always appreciative of your time, and really appreciate just doing this thing the whole year. I guess we got a few more left in us, but we'll be back next Monday and let the people know what else you got going on this weekend with the channel or this week.
I'm gonna just try to work harder, y'all. I'm gonna try to do more than 2 lives a day. I'm gonna try to get 3 or 4 in. We gonna get it in, and then I got one tonight, so today will be 3 in. So yeah, and then I might try to come back on and squeeze 4 in. That's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm trying to get that work, because I know at the end of the day, if you ain't putting in work, you can't get to where you're trying to go. You got to put in that work. So
that's right.
I gotta add more to it. I gotta get it, shawty, get it. Yeah.
I think we need to hear you sing a little bit more too. All right, Colin. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody coming in. I mean, we had the whole family in here tonight again, so that was great. And as always, everybody, Sco Buffs.
Sco Buffs, let's get it. I appreciate you, brother.